Hey guys, Dr. Castillo here again with Spanish Chiropractic Success. Wanted to give you another story of my journey learning Spanish and implementing it in the chiropractic setting. Now, when I started, probably within my first year to 2 years, I remember having a lot of difficulties, we'll say. I would say within the first 6 months, I can confidently say were absolute hell. So, given that, I definitely did everything I could. I mean, I definitely used all my resources. I used Google, I used YouTube, I used a lot of resources because, well, really there was no manual for implementing Spanish in the chiropractic workplace. But I remember realizing something kind of midway through, about year 1, year 2, kind of in that transition. I started to realize that there were a handful of patients that would actually go out of their way to teach me Spanish during the adjustment. And it was just so refreshing because, I mean, listen, if you're a Spanish speaker, right? Imagine you're a Spanish speaker, that's all you know. And you're living in the United States. You're going to learn real quick that if you don't understand English, or you can understand a few key words in regards to basic resources, you're going to have a tough time navigating, right? Not just in your car, but you're going to have a tough time navigating. So you're going to do everything in your power to learn English wherever you are. It's out of your comfort zone to do that. Now, on the flip side, if you can imagine, patients knew that I was going out of my comfort zone to learn Spanish. And so by me learning Spanish, it was actually building rapport, and I had no idea that I was doing so because they themselves were trying to learn my language, and I was trying to learn their language. And so it just brought us closer together, and I had no idea that was going to happen. That I had patients, mid-conversation go, they'd say maybe like a saying. For example, you know how we have sayings like, "Oh, see you later, alligator." They'd have sayings like, "Que pasa, telebasa?" What's up, pumpkin? It makes no sense. But because the words rhyme, it's funny, and it's a common saying that's said in conversation just for fun, right? Now, I would have never learned probably at least 20 to 30% of what I know if it weren't for patients that knew what I was doing, could appreciate that I was going out of my comfort zone, and were more than willing to be very understanding if I messed up or if I didn't understand something, and very willing also to teach me basic Spanish terminology or to augment or make better the current Spanish that I have right now. So I just wanted to give you that little tidbit because as far as my experience, it's something that was so refreshing when it started to happen, and I had no idea that I would get so much in return for just going out of my way to learn more so that I could earn more. That's a common Jim Rohn quote, just from the top of my head. I believe that's something that he said. So hope you guys enjoyed that little story. When you start learning Spanish, the world gives back to you. Have an awesome day, guys.